Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to week 3 of the WOW workout. Here again with myself and Mr. Newbery. We've got an exciting session planned for you today, guys. Our main compound exercise is going to be a lunge. Okay, so it is a lower body exercise, but it is incorporating lots of synergies around our body to stabilise and hold in that position. Okay, so we're going to go through some technique. After we've done a warm-up, we've got a few exercises for you to do, and as always we pull it into our big workout at the end. So hope you enjoy it. Remember, there will be times where you stop and pause and have a go at some of the exercises. Please feel free to pause it at any point and have a go and get the technique, and then make sure you work as hard as you can, and as always we look forward to receiving your feedback on how we are getting on. Okay guys, so as always we're going to start with our warm-up. If you've got a jump rope, follow Mr. Newbery. If you haven't, just follow me and we'll get straight into it, guys. So here we go then, let's enjoy our session. Jogging on the spot then to start, normal skipping. Okay, let's bring the knees up at the front and back to normal and into our spotty dogs. And normal, and into our jumping jacks. And normal. One more time through. Here we go then. High knees. Spotty dogs. Jumping jacks.
Oh, and then all the way through there.
And rub your skips on the spot as quick as you can, let's go! And relax there. Okay guys, take a little drink on if you need, but we're going to head straight in to the technical part of our session. Over to Sir.
Okay then, so we are, as Mr. Hodnett said, we're going to look at a lunge, alright? So, Mr. Hodnett, we're going to do it to begin with as body weight. So that's the beginner entry, is a body weight lunge. And how that is going to work is we're going to get Mr. Hodnett here. He is going to be in his legs are going to be at 90 degrees at every joint. So as he goes down into the lunge, you can see at our knee, we're at 90 degrees on both, and you can see on our front knee here, we're at 90 degrees. So that's what we're aiming for in the lunge, to make sure we're in a nice strong position like so. And there's many ways we can go into that lunge. So, Mr. Hodnett, if you just take a step like you were there, so we can do a standing lunge. And that's where we start in this position. We don't move our foot forward or backwards, and we can just sink down into that lunge, keeping our knee off the floor to ensure that we're remaining balanced, we don't hurt our knees. So that's just a standing lunge. Nice and slow and controlled. We want to go down slowly, so we're working our muscles eccentrically, and then we want to be nice and powerful as we come out of the lunge to do it concentrically. The next one is a forward lunge. And that's where we come forward, we take a nice long step, wide step there, and that is our lunge technique. You can see feet are wide enough that we can see that the knee is above the ankle. If you do it one more time there, we can see the knee is above the ankle in a nice straight line, and that is a good position for a lunge. And that is our forward lunge. Then we've got our reverse lunge. For this one, we just take a step backwards. It's still the same length of step, but we're just doing it backwards. And you can see nice in there, and still our knee is above our ankle or above our toes, and we're in a nice, strong, sturdy position. Okay, so those are our body weight lunges, and you can try and do any one of those. See how you get on, perhaps. Now's a great time. We want to do 3 sets of 8. Perhaps what you might want to do is 1 set of 8 of each type of lunge. A standing lunge, a forward lunge, and a reverse lunge. So perhaps you try 1 set of 8 of all those, and you can pause the video now. Okay, welcome back guys. We are now going to have a look at a weighted lunge. And Mr. Hodnett is going to be doing all the demonstrations today because my legs are so sore from doing lunges just the other day. So here we go. So you can see here we've got a dumbbell suitable for your weight and suitable for your level of experience. And you're going to hold those lunges by your side like so, in a straight down position. And then we're just going to go into the same technique. So just taking that step forward like so, and back up again and take it back. What you may wish as a variation for this one, we might just add a walking lunge. And so for that one, you just take step after step, as we both come off screen. Okay, you take a step after step and go down like so. That might be an easier way of completing the lunge without having to go backwards and forwards. So again, making sure our knee doesn't touch the ground, we're doing it nice, slow and controlled. And that is an example of a weighted lunge, holding it by your side there. Now, making sure for this that our chest, the chest is upright. So we're not leaning forward with the weight, we're trying to keep in a strong, straight body position. Right, so this is a great chance again. If you haven't recovered quite from your first set of 3, pause, take a rest, have some water, and then do 3 sets of 8 of your walking lunges or walking weighted lunges. Okay, I'm going to ask you to pause the video now and then come back and let us know how you go on.
Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that, adding a little bit of weight to your lunge. So the next variation we've got is our overhead lunge. Those of you who had to go at the squat session a couple of weeks ago, you will remember some of these techniques, okay, but we'll go through them again. So first of all, if you have got a light bar, or a broomstick handle, a mop handle, something like that, it would be really advantageous. Don't worry, I'll give you an alternative to do with your dumbbells in a minute, but let's look at the overhead lunge. So first of all, so we'll take that overhead position. If you notice, his head is in front of the bar, arms nice and straight, and that means he keeps a nice straight back there. Exactly the same technique on Sir's lunge, 90 degrees at the knees, keeping his chest up, okay, but he's going to work really hard on keeping that posture at the top of his lunge, okay, keeping the weight over the centre of his body. If you have a look, the arms are not coming forward, okay, it's the bar is staying over the centre of the body. So if you just do a demo with the arms coming forward, this is a negative example. Okay, we don't want to see you bringing the arms forward, okay, into your lunge. The weight must stay above your head, the chest must stay up, okay, concentrating on the same position there in the knees. Again, you can do this with either the standing lunge, the walking lunge forward, or the reverse lunge. The alternative, guys, okay, for me, my flexibility doesn't allow me to do that with the bar, so I can't do those. So my overhead lunge will be that I will take my dumbbells, I will bring them up and I will sit them, okay, on my shoulders there. You can see from the back, sitting on my shoulders. And I do exactly the same exercise, but with the weight on my shoulders. All that's doing is it's taking away the need for my flexibility in my shoulder joint. It means I can sit the weight on there with bent arms. Okay guys, overhead lunge, that's variation 2. Now's the time to pause. I'd like you to give a go at doing 3 sets of 8 repetitions with an appropriate object to do your overhead lunge. Pause now, have a go, hope you enjoy.
Right then guys, now this is, I think, is this our second variation, or maybe our third if we're including body weights. And for this one, we are looking at something called a Bulgarian split squat, and Mr. Hodnett and I absolutely love this name. It's fantastic, okay? And it's a great way of doing something similar, but just adding that extra level of difficulty. And again, you can do this body weight to begin with, and then hopefully you'll be able to add some weight. And so how we do this is we have a plyo box. You can use your bed, you can use a chair that doesn't move or spin, otherwise that becomes more difficult. You can use any raised platform. And what we do is we put our rear leg on that box, so the top of our foot, and we take a nice long step away from that box. And what we do nice and simply is we just sit down backwards towards that box until our knee is at right angles. We've got quite a high box here, but we can see that this front knee is at right angles, and that's what we're trying to do, and that means you've got enough depth on your split squat, your Bulgarian split. As you can see, we keep it on the same leg here, so we're just exercising the same leg for 8 repetitions, and once we've done that, then we change to the other leg. If you keep trying to change each one, you will become off balance. Now what I would highly recommend for this is don't use any weight to begin with, because you need to maintain and understand where your balance is for this activity. You may be a little bit off balance at times, so make sure you've got a space around you that you can use appropriately. If you do become unbalanced, you're not going to injure yourselves. Okay, and as you can see, Mr. Hodnett the whole time kept his chest upright and he sat back into the squat. And then, when you're ready and you feel comfortable, then we can do it with a weight. We can do it with one, or we can do it with 2 dumbbells. It's completely up to you. So we do it with one to begin with, and you put the weight on the same leg that you're working, right next to it there. Okay, so again, sitting back until our knees at right angles, and then back up again. Right, so yeah, it's a great technique there. Yeah, keeping our chest upright, and that was with one dumbbell. Now we'll try it with 2. You can see chest is upright, that knee is at right angles, and that is a great Bulgarian squat. And remember, we need to do 8 on each leg. Right guys, now we'll give you a chance. Again, we're going to ask you to do 3 sets of 8. That means you've done plenty of work today. You might want to just do 2 though, if you're feeling particularly tired. And what we want you to do is, first set is to do it without any weight, so do it body weight. Second and third set to try adding some weight to the exercise. Good luck with that guys, and then pause the video and come back and join us for the wow of the week.
Okay guys, welcome back. Make sure please you've taken some water on and you've given yourself adequate rest. Obviously we're not getting the pause, I can feel the burn in my legs, a little bit out of breath. Make sure you're right and ready to go for this workout. Okay guys, this workout is a WOD, it is a workout of the day, okay? Very simply, we will have a set routine that we will follow, but you are working from a high number down to a low number to finish. And there is a constant, what we would call an active recovery in the middle of each set. So you're going to start by completing 10 lunges. That's 10 lunges on each leg, so 20 in total, okay? You can choose which style of lunge you want to do. You can do Bulgarian lunges, Bulgarian splits, you can do the overhead lunges, you can do the weighted lunges, or you can do the body weight lunges, any of the 3 variations that you have learned today. But you do 10 lunges on each leg in total. After you've done that, you complete 2 exercises. First of all, you will complete 5 reverse crunches. And a reverse crunch is starting with those legs up there, knees at 90 degrees, but rather than bringing the chest up and over like a normal crunch, we reverse the action and we bring our knees up, okay, over towards our face. If you notice on Mr. Newbery there, okay, he's bringing his hips off the floor to engage a contraction in the abdominals. Now Sir is working really hard because he's extending his legs on each repetition. That's going to make sure it targets the full range of the abdominals, okay, particularly the lower abs and that. Once Sir's done that, so 5 of those, he then completes 3 tuck burpees. So we all know what a burpee is. We go down chest to floor, he will jump up, okay, and as he jumps, he brings his knees to his chest. 3 tuck burpees. That is 1 set, 1 round of the exercise. The next time we will go in and you will do 9 lunges on each leg, okay? Either, make sure you do 9 on each, and again, any technique. Once you've done that, you do your 5 reverse crunches and your 3 tuck burpees. You then do 8 lunges, 5 reverse crunches, 3 tuck burpees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down until you're doing 1 lunge on each leg. Now this is a timed event, so the success of this is based on the time that you score. Obviously the lower time you get, okay, the better you have done. Please though, do not replace time for technique. Technique, particularly on the lunge area, is paramount. It's what we are working on. It's most important, and you will get the most out of your exercises by doing that. Now this is a long WOD, okay, and it is working a lot on that lunge technique. The burpees will be hard in the middle and keeping the tension on the core through the reverse crunches. It does mean you may need to take a rest, guys. Please do not worry about that. It is a complete workout, start to finish. There are no sets, reps or intervals in that. Okay, but you can take a rest whenever you need. And I strongly encourage you to take a rest. Okay, you will struggle to get through that whole workout effectively with good technique, okay, in one go. Yeah, so break it up, do little bits, have your rest, and then keep working through. And as you get through that, remember as you get towards the end, it is getting easier in terms of there are less repetitions to do. Okay, so every step you take, every exercise you do, okay, is really working towards a finish of that WOD. Okay, but that's our WOD today, guys. Okay, make sure you put your times in, make sure you send us your times, we'd love to know. Me and Sarah are going to have a go at this WOD in a minute, okay? And so we want to see if your time can beat us. It probably will, okay, particularly with Sarah's legs feeling a little bit tired today. But do put it in the comment section.
Yeah, add it in the comments, guys. Let us know how you go on. We'd love to hear your feedback. Love to hear what type of lunge you chose to do, the time you did it in, how your body feels afterwards, how you felt beforehand. Like anything that would spring to mind, we'd love to hear about it.
Okay, guys. Thanks for spending your time with us today. We really enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the session. As Sir said, comment, let us know how you get on, but we look forward to seeing you all next week.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good week.
Thanks, guys.